for being here. This is a day that is very exciting, I believe, for all of us and for all of Southern Illinois. This is what we're kind of using as our initial kickoff for the Southern Illinois Made Expo, which will be coming up this summer, July the 26th and 27th, at the Pavilion here in Marion. And we're so honored to have the opportunity to have that at that location. We'll talk just briefly about last year's Southern Illinois Made Expo. Last year, as you know, was the inaugural event. It was an initiative between myself and the Southern Illinois Regional Chambers of Commerce to promote the Southern Illinois made manufactured companies that we have. As we all know, we have so many incredible Southern Illinois made manufactured companies here. And you know, when you do something for the first time, you just never know what you're going to be getting into. And so we came up with about 130 booth spaces at the Pavilion. So I thought, okay, we're going to be able to fill these booths up. Approximately 2 months prior to the event, they were all reserved. So then, how are we going to get people in the door? So, you know, we obviously with major marketing and presenting sponsorships from WSIL TV, as well as River Radio, helped us get the word out, along with Facebook and our website and our initiatives. We had over 2,000 people that came through the doors within those 2 days. And then, of course, what about the caveat of what we're going to do with the proceeds? And what better organization is there to support than our veterans and Honor Flight of Southern Illinois? Actually, when we created the idea, I was thinking, boy, wouldn't it be great to be able to raise about $10,000 for Honor Flight. If I remember correctly, I believe the amount was $28,556 for Honor Flight. And it was amazing, an amazing day, an amazing opportunity to showcase all the incredible products and companies we have to offer in Southern Illinois. So this year, we have increased the booth space to 165 within the Pavilion. And I'm excited to say our sponsorship levels and our amount of sponsors is actually skyrocketing, going through the roof. In fact, I would just like to acknowledge some of the sponsors we have this year. Actually, the sponsors we had last year, we had the presenting sponsors was the Pavilion, River Radio, and WSIL TV. Our gold sponsors were K&K Storage, Bay Singer Architects, and our silver sponsors were Visit SI, La Fiesta, Egyptian Board of Realtors, and I believe that was about it. Did I miss anyone as far as last year's sponsors? I think that was about it last year. Well, this year, to date, with more coming, I promise you, to be announced real soon. Presenting sponsors, Ameren, Illinois, the Pavilion, River Radio, WSIL TV, Bay Singer Architects, K&K Storage, Southern Illinois Healthcare, silver sponsors, Walmart, Pepsi Mid-America, Walker's Bluff, Egyptian Board of Realtors, Visit SI, La Fiesta. And our other sponsors are, as well as, Clearwave Communications, ComEd, Fowler Heating and Air, and Illinois Manufacturing Association. And then this morning, I'm proud to announce from the meeting we had this morning with Black Diamond Harley-Davidson, they will be a presenting sponsor as well. And also we have Prairie State that Jason just picked up just a few days ago as a silver sponsor. Is that correct, Jason? And we're going to have more sponsors coming. So obviously, all the sponsor dollars will go to Honor Flight. So as you can see, this is going to be even a bigger event than it was last year. And hopefully we'll have even more than 2,000 people come through the door. But this time, I would like to introduce a very important person to this operation. And we couldn't do this without the partnership with the Southern Illinois Regional Chambers of Commerce. At this time, I'd like to have Karen Mullins from the Marion Chamber of Commerce to come up and say just a few words, please.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the Southern Illinois Regional Chambers and the Marion Chamber, we are so excited and pleased to be part of the SI Made Expo, and it's wonderful to see so many of our members and sponsors here today. Being part of a chamber, we know for big and small businesses how they impact their local communities, and it's so wonderful to have an event that spotlights not only local products, but also local services that are available to our community members. So on behalf of, I'm just so excited to be part of this project. I was part of it last year, and we're just so excited to be part of it again this year.
Thank you, Karen. At this time, I would like to ask Cindy Beavis, with the president of the Egyptian Board of Realtors, to come forward, please.
Hello. On behalf of the Illinois Realtors and a grant with the Good Works Fund for the Egyptian Board of Realtors, we are very proud and honored to be able to make this donation. We're grateful to be able to give back to the veterans that have sacrificed so much for us and for our country. And it's going to be wonderful to have all of our businesses out in the open and looking very good again. I'm looking forward to it this year.
Thank you. You know, what's so exciting about this event is the networking that a lot of these companies were able to do within themselves. Some of these companies are now selling some of the other companies' products, and there's been major contracts throughout the state and the area have been established thanks to Southern Illinois Made Expo. So at this time, I would like to ask Mr. Doug Kimball, on behalf of the Honor Flight of Southern Illinois, to come forward, please.
Thank you, Senator, and good afternoon again. Thank everyone for being here today. And this was an amazing first-year event. Everything you heard the Senator talk about, it was just a fantastic opportunity to display businesses from throughout the region. And we, Honor Flight, are just very proud to be the benefactor of that event. From what you just announced as far as who is supporting the second year, I know it's going to continue to grow and just continue to be an amazing event. For us, Honor Flight, Ed Smith, Tracy Glenn, two of our many volunteers, these types of things go well beyond what we just do here today. What you're going to see is that this money that you're donating, the event is going to raise, goes, well, on May 14th, it's going to go to 86 veterans that are going to be able to go to Washington, D.C. at no cost to them to visit the memorials that were put in place in their honor. And I had mentioned earlier, if you have never been to a welcome home celebration when these flights come back, if you want to have another taste of what this money goes for and how important and meaningful it is, come out to that event. This building and the grounds around it will be full with probably 2,000 to 3,000 people welcoming our heroes home. Most of the veterans, when they come off that plane, don't expect that. They've had a very tremendous and meaningful day in Washington, D.C., visiting the memorials, reflecting and talking to one another about their experiences. When they get here, and Tracy heads up the committee for the Welcome Home event, it really caps the day, and you'll see the true meaning of what this effort goes toward right then and there. So I would invite all of you to be here the evening of Tuesday, May 14th. From 5 o'clock on, there'll be events and activities here as part of the Welcome Home celebration. The aircraft will arrive a little bit after 8 o'clock. We'll get here early because parking will fill up and we'll have off-site parking. But it gets right back down to where this money goes to. And you'll see it firsthand at the Welcome Home event. So for all of you here today, for your contribution, Senator, for your efforts, we thank you very, very much.
Thank you, Doug. And this is just the beginning of recognizing our sponsors. As we continue to move forward, myself along with Jason Powell, we're so honored to have part of the SI Made team, SI Made Expo team. We will actually be going around to all of our sponsors, and we will be doing a video series with our sponsors, and actually, promoting them and promoting your company and how important it is for your company, not necessarily just to promote Southern Illinois made products, but also how important it is to support our veterans organization. So I'm really looking forward to that. And I've got to tell you, I've been to the last probably 4 flights that have come in this terminal, and probably been here for at least 3 hours on each one of those flights inside this terminal, where it's elbow to elbow, and people are chanting, "Welcome home to our veterans." And I've got to tell you, I walk into this terminal with chills, and I leave with chills. And to see the look and the tears running down the face of these veterans and their families as they come through, and people are chanting USA and welcome home. And when they say many today, several of them I know personally, have said it's been one of the best days of their life to be able to be part of this organization and have this opportunity. So this is the least we can do. I'm already thinking about next year, quite honestly, and what we can do. My commitment is that this will always be veteran-based, and that's it. I want to continue to support Honor Flight, and as well as other veterans organizations down the road as well. It's the least we can do. So again, thank you so much for being here. I think we have a check presentation to make.
And then if
but
Honor
we
Flight,
will
if
be,
all the
again, we will be going around with all of our sponsors. If you know of anyone that would like to sponsor, we have more sponsorship opportunities available. You can obviously go to the SI Made website and see the companies that have registered to be vendors, as well as our sponsors.